Hey everybody, thanks for joining me for another one, man. Another request for King Stingray by Leanda B. And she doesn't add any more to this one. So this is called Looking Out, and we just did Through the Trees. So this and I really enjoyed it, man. I like that kind of music. So let's see what this one has to offer us. So let's get into the intro and right into the video. Gotta pause this, man. Yeah, so I'm getting a good feeling for this band. I say this is only the second song, but yeah, I like their style. I like I don't know what genre that would be in Australia. I don't know what it would be here in the States, but it's kind of like a feel good, upbeat kind of so far. By listening to them, they're talking about Going Through the Trees was the first one, and then, To the Deep Blue Sea, and then now he's talking about Looking Out into the Water. So I think the Aborigines and probably the Maori people too are really connected, through their ancestry to the water. I don't know that to be a fact. It's just a vibe that I get in trying to understand, by listening to the lyrics of their song. It seems like they sing more about nature than almost anything, or they include nature into their song, weave it in there in some form or fashion, which is but it's pretty cool, man. What's coming up ahead? Yeah, pretty cool. It just seems like it's a feel good band. You know, they're not. It doesn't sound like they're pushing any kind of political agenda or issue. They're just talking about everyday life and everyday relationships and the nature where they grew up and yeah, I think it's just I think that's exactly where I'll let it lay. It's just a feel good kind of music. The next song is called well, no, it doesn't have a song. Not until I bring it up on this deal. So Leanne B didn't leave the song name, I don't think. But it says it's the band members talking about where they come from. This will be interesting. All right, y'all, till I see you again, I'll catch you down the road. Bye, y'all.